Alright. Okay, start.
Good day everyone, we are from Kerala and today we are going to present one of the most pressing issues that will affect both people and the environment. So the impact of unprotected garbage on health. Before we begin, let me introduce myself and my members. I am Jana, the presenter for ELS and Economics, together with colleagues with Amanda, Rita, and Jordan, who have all contributed to the preparation. So, our topic focuses on the background of the nation. So, in this part, we will look into how unmanaged waste not only pollutes our surroundings, but also face serious health risks for our communities. So, uncollected garbage, beyond this transmission, uncollected garbage pollutes the air, water, and soil, and leading to broader health problems for communities. Plastic and electronic waste, in particular, cause long-term environmental health diseases that threaten both ecosystem and human well-being. So this shows us that waste management is not just about cleanliness. It's directly connected to protecting human health and ensuring a sustainable environment. So we will proceed on the next slide.
In continuous upper traffic, I will explain or discuss all of the overall waste segregation in 2018. Overall waste segregation in 2018, the department produced 5,694 of that in Laguna. Laguna had the highest average of 1,448 a day, followed by Rizal with 1,413 and Cavite with 1,340 a day. In per capita waste on a person basis, Cavite had highest, and while Quezon recorded at lowest at 0.19 a day. Waste composition, biodegradables make up 41%, and recyclables and residuals were about 10% made of, showing great potential and segregation and recycling. Practice and facilities for the state region had 35 sanitary practice and 140 FRFs and government planning support for LGUs and especially waste segregation. Reduce recycle, these numbers remind us by practicing segregation and reducing what we throw away, we can create a cleaner and healthier community of Calabarzon. That's all, and we proceed to the next one.
Hello guys, my name is Margaret Rola. In this slide, we discuss the causes of garbage in our environment. First, let's have a quick overview. Garbage affects health and environment. It creates serious impact on us as a nation. It affects the deepest respiratory problems. It also the cause of floods. There are some health hazards that caused by such as breathing problems and bad odors and poisons. Garbage can also spread diseases such as malaria, diarrhea, typhoid, and many more. The damage it can cause in our environment, it severe floods, spread bacteria, and it also harm animals. Those damage harm everyone. So how can we? We can protect both human and animals from fatal disease and help reduce climate change.
Uncollected garbage can cause spread diseases like dengue, malaria, and leptospirosis. It also responds to bad smells, spoils food, and harms people's health. Garbage damages the environment by blocking drainage, which leads to floods, polluting water, and soil releasing gases that worsen climate change and harming animals. But the solution is to segregate and dispose of waste properly. By doing this, we can protect our health and avoid disasters and give the planet maintenance.
At this point, we have the reflection and the impact. So there are two questions. First is why our infographic should go viral. It should go viral because it demonstrates the urgent public health crisis caused by improper waste disposal. Another thing is how we can help to inform our audience. It can help in terms of understand the causes and also the consequences of improper waste disposal. Another thing, this can also help the policymakers to understand the financial implications of the issue and the potential costs brings. To end of that, to end our report, let us remember that improper waste disposal is a problem we can solve if we all do our parts. By being responsible with other waste, we can help to build a cleaner, safer, and healthier community. That's all. Thank you for your time and listening.
Who is not present? Dalawa. Birthday.
Santos and Cecilia.
Ah. So, they never really contributed. It's only five. Our Okay. Who designed the infographic? Can you go back to the infographic? How did you balance text and images? Because you have both text and images. How did you balance that, and how does it communicate the message you want to share?
It was based on our topic.
Based on our topic, our infographic was
Wait. Who designed this? You answer. Because you designed it. Again, you have both images, you have text. It's visually appealing, but how does that help communicate what you want to share to your audience?
Put their attention and for awareness for people who live on our environment.
What are you most proud of about the design?
The images and graphics because it highlights our topic.
Did you draw that, or did you just look for images?
Insert
Why are you proud of it?
because it shows what we want to share about it.
Why is it a video on the present? There's just animation, or is it a video?
Yes, it's animation.
I see. The background. I thought that infographic was animated.
So what is your contribution?
EAPP, okay. So, how did you make sure your message catches people's attention and stays relevant? Again, how did you make sure your message catches people's attention?
It can be prevent it can be to prevent the disease. It can be to prevent the disease it can cause.
Can you show us your? I want to see. Because most of you were reading on. Can you just show here? We want to see. Is it a script? Yeah, some of them are scripts. Can take them. Okay. Who did the stat? Okay, stats. Let's look at your statistics. So you focused on Calabarzon, right? I don't know where you got your data from because in your references, it's just one reference. Can you go to the references? Just one. Where did you get the data for your statistics? Let's go back to statistics. From that web,
Yes.
from that article. Okay, let's go. There. That's a lot. I haven't actually checked the name. So why did you decide on just one reference for your statistics? And why is it 2018? When it's already 2025? 7 years. Why? The news article you cited didn't have any number at all, just the number 10. 10 days before a patient manifested symptoms, so that was virus. But you have numbers there. Laguna, 1,448 tons per day. Where did you get all that information?
So we get that information from the reference. So if you will check the references, all of the slides were in the reference.
It's only one link, philstar.com. When I go to Philstar, that's it. It's just a short news article. When you go back to references, there's no data. It's just a short article. That's it.
So basically, they forgot to put the reference. There's actually maybe 2 or 3 references.
How many total references did you have for your
So the other reference is like collection of
How many?
statistics. Very good.
How many? 5, 6, estimate.
I guess it's
Just 3. Right? Why is it not there? Just simply you forgot.
the use of the
Yeah, when did you start doing this?
Kasi po nagkakaroon po kami sa first gamit na
Dalawa silang mawawala.
So do you don't have anyone?
Hindi na pumapasok. Let's just go back to the stats, even if there's no reference. Why 2080? That's my major question. Because it's been 7 years. You can answer that.
Kasi po, siya po yung
What did you do for stat? What did you do for the stats? Like you said, you're the one for statistics. What specifically did you do here? You studied that slide. Okay, I get it now. So, in one sentence, summarize that for me. What can you say about the situation of trash collection in Calabarzon 2022? Of course, it affects us. What's your summary of the situation of trash collection in Calabarzon in 2022? We have poor waste management, we have good waste management, did it improve, is it staying the same, is it getting worse, getting better? How do you say so? Why?
Because of lack of
Lack of, lack of what? Lack of facilities. Okay. Okay, thank you. Because I'm confused. You have a pie chart there. Diba? 140 is for LGUs have a central MRF. All those numbers, you have a lot of numbers in the page. What do those numbers mean? Because you can say, okay, in Rizal, there's 1,413 tons per day of garbage collection. Is it high? Is it low? There's no comparison point. We don't know if it's an alarming number or not. Because for all we know, maybe normally it's 1 million and we only have 1,000, so good, right? But if normal is 20 and the number that you're presenting is 1,000, that's shocking because it should be just 20, but you're saying 1,000. You get my point? There's no point of comparison. We just see numbers and we don't know if it's bad, it's good, it's improving, it's worsening. So it's difficult to get a sense of your issue because you're just giving us numbers. That's why I was asking, in summary, one sentence, what does this mean? You're saying there's lack of facilities. Okay, so the numbers that you have there, 140 MRFs, it's still low. Is that what you're saying? And more have been added as of present.
Okay, next, Rita. So, what is the collection of methane gas in your topic? Yes, sir.
Actually, methane gas is one of the things that can pollute air and also harm animals. Another thing is, you know, can also be unused greenhouse and I think greenhouse gases.
Okay, so, why did you include methane gas? What's your main topic? About garbage, right?
Improper waste disposal.
Okay, improper waste disposal. So, what do you think is the best way to dispose methane gas? Or any gasoline tanks? What is the proper way? Because here in your infographics, methane gas can cause climate change.
I have one question there. Do LPG tanks have methane inside? Yes or no? Because your title, methane gas, has a logo of an LPG tank. Does an LPG tank have methane inside? Is it the right image for that? No. That's a wrong image. LPG tanks don't have methane inside. It's not methane. So where does methane come from? That's why we're asking that question.
Is it because food is an open gas?
No. LPG tanks don't have methane inside. You know where methane comes from? Uncollected garbage. You're talking. When you have a mound of uncollected garbage, it produces methane gas. Methane gas will what? It says you have information there in your slide. What does methane gas do?
methane gas,
Because climate change. There. Yeah. Walang methane sa LPG ah. Sige nyo may methane
so
sa
why did
LPG.
you choose that graphic, that LPG tank there? Why did you put it there?
Because it can damage our environment.
I know that it can damage, methane gas can cause damage, but but why did you put that kind of graphic, especially the LPG tank? What's the connection of the LPG tank to methane gas? Because it says gas, so you believe yun yung gusto sinasabi. So you didn't search for the right graphics that you will use in your infographics. So you're misleading people.
Uh, yeah. So, so it appears like you didn't really do the nitty-gritty of understanding the data you have. Because you have so much good data, but you did not really, I don't know, or prove me wrong, you did not really try to understand the details of it. You only have 6 slides. Only 6 slides to really master and understand and learn. But like what we noticed, methane gas, you didn't really know what methane is. You have a really good slide for statistics. So maybe I can just ask, what did you really learn from this that you want to share to people? Because it's easy to say, segregate your garbage, don't leave garbage behind in open spaces. But was there any new learning you got from your research for this infographic? Because it's a given knowledge, right? Who in their right mind would say it's okay to leave garbage behind? No one, right? But did you learn something new and share it with us if there's any?
One thing you learned.
I think that it is not it's about protecting people and the environment.
Every single one. One name.
Sitting right now, I think the topic is how garbage can affect our life. But this is that garbage is, of course, really the our environment because of the many things and maintenance, which is not necessary. So, I think gas which causes climate change. It's been adopted for many years, for many times. Maybe will be more serious problem in the future. Our topic was to prevent having more build-up of our waste because every year there's more and more waste to come our disposal sites. Our goal was to lessen our disposal sites. To lessen the rent so we can prevent
Yes.
have the safety to prevent pollution and without segregation or distrust of waste segregation is that are mixed together in dump sites or landfill, making them harder to manage and more dangerous for us.
Another thing is, it is connected to what Carter was saying. My thought was to build a more facilities and also to prevent the climate change happening in the future or like the future. Also, because some of the waste garbage are getting ended up in some rivers like here in Taytay or here in Cainta, some of them were like ended up in some places where some low-income communities like other areas to lessen those happenings and being ended up on a river like that and being the water's polluted. Guys, speaking about it.
Sige.
Kumbaga paano nag-ended up nila sila sa mga river na yan. Para ma-lessen din and also para mapakinabangan din po yung mga rivers doon. Kasi minsan ang nangyayari po is pag naging like doon nag-end up yung mga trash, tapos some of them na-end up sa mga waterways and then it can cause problems.
Anything else you want to add before we Okay, thank you so much. Alis na kayo sa harap ha. Sayang, you have a good topic. Oo. Ang dami yung data na maganda. You just don't understand it well. Nahuli lang, buti tinanong mo yung message naman sa liit eh. Tsaka, malas kayo kasi research ko yun eh. Tumira ako sa Tondo for a while for research. Tapos, pupunta kami dati ng college sa mga landfill. Sa Calabar Zone. Pumasok lang sa landfill topic. Kaya na pwede yung gas. Pero good topic. Have you ever been to a landfill? Yes? Who? You've seen a landfill before? Landfill, as in pumunta kayo sa landfill, yung tinatambak mo na ba? Wala kayo. So, it's a good issue that needs attention. So, sayang na kasi we could have learned more about the topic in detail. Kasi it's a simple topic. But otherwise, good material, good infographic.
Sana lang next time huwag na kayo magbasa.
Yes. Okay. Very good. Thank you so much.